Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to make these Rice Krispie treats without all of the junk in them. My kids loved these and they were super easy to make. So you start out with a stick of butter. You're going to melt it down in a pan. I used like a stock pot situation so that I didn't have to dirty up another bowl later, but you can just use a skillet if you want to. So I melted the butter down and then I added a bag of mini marshmallows, and then I just continued to stir and cook those down until it looked really smooth. And then once it was smooth like this, I added a little bit of vanilla. My vanilla is homemade, that's why it's in a jar. I feel like I always have to give that disclaimer because people are always like, what the heck are you putting in your food? So I put the vanilla in, stir that in, cook it down a little bit more. The trick to this is to make sure you keep it moving so it does not burn. Once it is completely melted down like that, then you can start adding in your other stuff. So I added in a whole bag of Rice Krispies. I probably could have done less of these, honestly, but what the heck was I going to do with a fourth of a bag of Rice Krispies? So I just put the whole bag in. Then I added in a second bag of mini marshmallows whole. And then this is optional, obviously, but mini chocolate chips. I think that chocolate chunks would have been really good in this, but I had mini chocolate chips, so that's what we did. But I added those in. At this point, I still have the burner on low heat just to kind of help mix everything together. Once everything was mixed together, I turned it off. I put it into a lined baking dish with parchment paper. I popped it in the fridge for a little while, probably an hour or so, and then I pulled it out. This is what it looked like. I cut it into squares, and my kids devoured these. They loved them so much, and they were very simple ingredients, so I was much happier with these than store-bought.